You know, there's a lot of different swim baits on the market. I've talked about them and written about them a lot over the years, but this is one of the most remarkable ones and one of the simplest to use. It's a Storm Walleye Swim Shad. Very economical, probably one of the best low-price swim baits on the market. They come in sizes all the way from 2 up to 6 inches. 90% of the time I'm using either the 5 or 6 incher. So you want to go with big baits a lot of times. It's remarkably attractive to fish because it swims along like this, the tail is kicking, and with the Storm Walleye Swim Shad bought right out of the package, it also has that little kick out action once in a while that just kind of triggers fish. So we're going to keep it real simple today. We're on the hunt for giant walleyes. We're on the Canadian Shield Lake. It's the second week of October, and this is prime time for big fish. There we go. There we go. Giant. Much bigger than the other one, man. Look at the size of this one now. Wow. 3 casts and another big fish. And I'm going to show you something. And this is classic. This is classic for the way walleyes eat those swim baits. They are so completely fooled most of the time. Look at that, it's just gone in there. And that's a 5-inch bait that I'm fishing right there. And like I'm saying, the only thing I can figure out after all these years of fishing these swim baits and seeing all these fish take that bait like that is that they are so completely fooled by that bait. It feels so good to them when they get close to it and their lateral line kicks in. And instead of vision, that's I think the final sense that makes them take that bait. It just so completely fools them. Now the problem, again, I've been saying this for many, many years, you put a 6-inch bait like this on, and many walleye guys will say, it's too big, it's too big. It is not too big. These are actually too small in many situations. I've had walleyes that I've cleaned, even 6-pound fish that have eaten other 8- and 9-inch walleyes. They eat big stuff, big ciscos, big suckers. And as you saw with that last one, they're just gone most of the time. Now the cool thing about the swim baits is not only are they so appealing to fish, but they're easy to fish because if you just think about them as being a crankbait, a different kind of crankbait, because you want to move them along. Occasionally pause it, just interrupt the retrieve just a little bit and then move it along again. The main thing when you're fishing swim baits, just about like everything, is that the first most important thing is depth control. So that's why you got the choice between the 5-incher or the 6-incher. The 6-incher will get you a little bit deeper and down into about 15 feet of water. You can fish that. You can push it and get it down into 20. But again, it's just move it along, let it show its best attributes. It's wobbling, it's doing its thing. And walleyes will begin to track it. They'll get on it, they'll not only see it first of all, but then they begin to track it and they feel it. And at the last instance, it's that feeling along the lateral line that triggers those fish. There we go. All right. That's a pretty good one. Lift him up in here. There we go. Whoop. Yeah. There. Boy, they are all nice fish. Well, I think you should be able to see pretty obviously why I love swim bait so much and why this Walleye Storm Swim Shad is such a remarkable bait. It is so available, it's easy to use, it's easy to rig. You can use it on a wide variety of tackle, and although I'm fishing walleyes today, I mean, you can use it for everything. Largemouth, smallmouth, we catch pike, big stripers, redfish. So you name it, if it's a predatory fish, these Storm Walleye Swim Shads are one easy swim bait option. One of the hottest baits happening, one of the hottest lure categories for sure. And this is one of the best options in that category.